All right, good morning. It is Tuesday. I don't know what day of the month. I believe, I don't know, but it's 3 o'clock in the morning. I may or may not have just farted, but it's 3 o'clock in the morning. Drake and I are back at it again. I changed it up. Instead of holding my phone, I'm holding a tripod, hoping that that works a little bit better. It's a little clunky in the hand. Definitely would not recommend it. I have a gimbal, but I let my best friend and business partner Cam borrow that. So I don't have a gimbal right now. I also cannot see the ground because it's so dark on the street. That makes me think, is my eyesight going bad? Or is it just that dark and I have the flash on and it's taking away from the sight that I do have at night? Bars. That rhymes. So, but how's your morning going? What'd you guys do yesterday? I want to make this more like a conversation. See what you people are up to. Not just Matthew. It's not all about me. Or is it? It's a joke. It's not all about me. It's not about me at all. If there is one part of my life that I am extremely proud of myself, is removing a lot of the self-centered actions that I used to take, that I used to do on a regular basis. And it wasn't like or what am I saying? It wasn't too long ago. Meaning like it was only a few years ago that I felt like I was still moving like that, taking action like that. And I wasn't doing it for bad intentions. A lot of it was just personally thinking that if I take care of myself first, always, that I'll be able to take care of others better. I'll be able to perform better for others. What I'm learning in my season of struggle and trying to be of service every single day, I know it probably looks like I'm crying, but it's extremely cold outside and dry, so I'm tearing up. I'm just kidding, I am crying. No, I'm not. I'm currently in a season of struggle right now. I'm not in the best place financially. I am going through a breakup, which is it's tough. It's the 5th time her and I broke up. I'll give you the backstory and open up to you guys, but before I moved home to Atlanta from Austin, Texas, I remember I was sitting in my apartment and I prayed to God. I prayed to God that He would introduce a woman to me who would be my wife, first and foremost. I prayed that she would help me grow in ways that I need to grow as a man, to be the best husband I can be, the best father to our children that I can be. I pray that it would be undeniable that she's my wife. So I prayed boldly for that. I prayed differently than I've ever prayed before. And this was truly before I would say that I was on fire for God. But I want that. Still want that. I still want God to introduce my wife to me, and I would love for it to be right now. Of course, right now when I'm at my you know, lowest point. Well, this isn't like my lowest, but a part of my loneliest and lowest chapter where I'm building. But I don't know if that's right. I don't know if that's fair. You don't always have to have everything figured out. But I definitely feel like I need to have more figured out than what I have right now, which is okay. But going through a breakup after Emma and I met, and the way we met, it's tough because we met not too long after I moved back to Georgia from Austin. All the qualities I prayed for, she has them, embodies them, just she's on a different path, and that's okay. She's growing in a different way, so I don't know. Wasn't my choice, but I respect her decision. I still love her. I wish her the best. The only thing that makes it easier isn't the amount of times that we've done it. Each time sucks just as bad. I think the part that makes it easier is that she's all the way across the globe in Djibouti, which is in East Africa. So there is no seeing her out. There is no real urge to reach out and contact her. Although I did get a little intoxicated and called her twice. Comes with the territory. But you live and you learn. After that night, I have set for myself to have a 2-drink limit anytime I go out for the foreseeable future. Just due to the fact that I think that it's okay to drink, but I don't think it's okay to allow the drinking to overtake you, which I've done for a lot of my life. I didn't have like a daily drinking problem. My drinking problem was there was no off switch once it started. So after that, 2-drink limit. But again, it's not easy going through a breakup. So if you're going through a breakup, what I would tell you is what's helped me more with that struggle is having a relationship with God. The first thing I did when Emma broke up with me was I called my boss and I asked him to pray for me over what's going on. And it wasn't like a prayer to bash Emma or anything like that. I just asked him to pray for me, and he had some bold words for me, and it was just for me to have clarity, growth, and wisdom. And ever since that day that we broke up, which has been a little bit over a month now, I think it's been a month and 1 week because we broke up on a Tuesday, I've truly just been seeking God in a different way to reveal himself to me in a way that I can be of service to others, in a way that I'm not walking down that street because 2 things. There's a fucking thing that freaks me out at 3 o'clock in the morning. It says you're being recorded. Like, shut that shit off after a certain point in the day. And then these other people, they have this item that I don't know if it's supposed to scare dogs away, but it's a recorded dog barking. And it's obnoxious. Who the hell has that on their house? In a nice neighborhood like I'm walking through right now. I wish I could show it to you guys. Maybe on like a Sunday or something when I'm not doing anything, I could walk you guys through this neighborhood during the daytime. But anyways, during this season of struggle that I'm going through, the thing that's helped me the most get through this is going to be seeking God, seeking a relationship with him far different than I've ever done before. And it's not seeking God for my own benefit, it's seeking God for the benefit of others and being of service. I mean, all of this came immediately right after Emma and I broke up. If Emma and I did not break up, what has transpired since never would have happened. So, as painful as it is, that needed to happen in my life for me to have what I currently have right now, which is more than I deserve in my mindset, and everything I need to make the movement that I'm starting happen. It's crazy. I'm sorry I keep switching my hands, but carrying the clunky tripod and walking is definitely not the move. Need that gimbal back. But I don't know if Cam's using it that much. There's that scripture. I don't know scripture that well because I've not really scratched a dent in the Bible. But something about seeking the righteousness of God first in everything you do. And I feel like that's what I'm doing right now, is just seeking the righteousness of the Lord, leaning on His understanding, not my own, because I don't have a lot of understanding this time about why Emma and I broke up. That's okay. Only God knows. I'm just trusting on that. Using His understanding, not my own. Yeah. These are my morning thoughts. Sorry, they're a little depressing this morning. But not everything is being happy, but the joy in this, man, I really can't see shit. I feel like I'm wobbling right now, which is definitely not okay. Drake is stopping and doing something, but we're going to cut back this way. Come on. Yeah, life isn't always going to be about being happy. And I made a story about this on my Instagram. You're not always going to be happy. I don't even know if you guys can see me. You're not always going to be happy in life, but you can definitely find joy in any situation. The last 4 times we broke up, I'm sorry if you guys are like getting a weird look. The last 4 times we broke up, it was super hard for me to find any type of joy in life with anything going on. The joy I get right now is just on the movement of making one new person smile every single day. And it's not hard. It's not hard to make somebody smile. It's not hard to, man, I almost just ate shit. It's not hard to take the time to bring joy to somebody else's life. It takes a little bit of effort and costs you no money. And that's right, we got cut off because my halfway timer shut down. But that is why I do it. I do it because it's the form of service that I can give right now in a season where I am currently struggling myself. One thing I would encourage a lot of you to do is get the fuck off of social media sometimes. Social media has caused such a personality in people that they lack in so many areas of their life. But you have everything you need in the moment that you're in right now. And it's everything you need for a reason and a purpose. And it's sometimes going to be beyond your understanding. But lean into that. Lean into that uncertainty about why you're going through. Ask questions. You know, if you are a Christian like myself, lean on God for that understanding. Ask Him to reveal the certainty, the understanding of what's going on to you in your life, and Watch what happens. The thing about it is you might not get the answer right away. You might not get the answer you want. But it'll be everything you need. And I'll leave you guys with that. So, have a great Tuesday morning. Crush the day. Get your behind up. And be the best you possible. Ooh, alright. So we are on the way to the gym. A little bit behind schedule. Not too bad though. Still going to be there around 5:05-ish. It says 5:08 on my GPS, but we always shave off a few minutes. But that's okay. Here's the best thing in the world about today. I fucking woke up at the time that I said I would wake up 2 days in a row. So we're on a 2-day streak. Getting up at 3 a.m. Taking Drake for a walk because he deserves it. Praying before I do anything. Just stacking wins. And the reason I was so excited to get up at 3 o'clock again today, not because I'm a nutcase, because probably a lot of you think I'm a nutcase. In some ways I am. But just how much of a win yesterday felt like. I ended the day so exhausted, but I left everything on the table. Everything on the table. I got all the things that I needed to done. And like all the priority things. There were a few things that leisure items that I would have liked to done, like practice the guitar, read a chapter. I didn't get to do that because I got home an hour later. But the main focus is we woke up at the time we were supposed to. We did our fasted cardio with Drake. We went to the gym. We went to work. We came home, knocked out all of our content. I mean, I think that's a win. I don't know about you guys, but I think it's a win. I could be upset because, I didn't read a chapter today. I didn't get to practice the guitar today. I think there are things that you have to set as a priority. Other things you do as leisure. Like if you can get to them, get to them. But if you can't, it's no big deal. Attempt it tomorrow if you can, if it's on your schedule. If it's not, hey, it's what the weekends are for. I know what it's also like not to have time on the weekends because I used to work in the automotive business where I worked every weekend. But you have time to do those things and take a little bit of time. I feel like for me, some of the leisure things with what I have going on right now with my career, my personal brand through social media, and my movement that I'm starting with, my best friend, that takes a lot of my time. So I don't know if I have time for all the leisure activities, but I'm going to make some time. I'm going to go do something fun. One thing I love more than anything in the world as far as a leisure activity is I love going to the movies. I love movies. I can recite so many lines from my top 10 favorite movies. So, I think I'm going to take myself to the movies this week. I don't know. Is that weird? Go on a solo movie date? I've done it before. It's a little awkward, but gotta do things differently. Like, life's not all about work. Life's not all about chasing the dream. Life's about taking it in. Like, taking in everything that's going on around you. The good, the bad, and the in between. Take it in, be present. You don't always have to be on the go. It's okay to take a break, take a breather. My first 3 years in the car business, I lived only on go, all gas, no brakes, and I burnt myself out. Burnout is a real thing. Like, burnout is a real thing. You have to understand that. Burnout is extremely real, and I have experienced it. I worked tirelessly in the car business. I mean, I worked until I was basically a robot, dead, and all I thought, spoke, talked about was the car business. I had no substance in any other area of my life other than the gym, because it's always going to be there no matter what I'm doing as a career. But I had no substance in any conversation other than the car business, and I only hung out with people in the car business. I didn't branch out. My group of connections and friends and acquaintances right now is so much more diverse than I've ever had in my life. But it's because I'm out doing different things. Like I told you, I love the movies. I love working out. I love playing golf. I can name, just from those things alone, some really close friends that I have just from those activities. Movies, Shayleek. That's my old college roommate. Love him to death. He and I, every Tuesday when I was in college, we would go watch a movie because they were dirt cheap in St. Pete. I think it was like $5 or $10, like something ridiculously cheap. Golf, my friend Logan, love him to death. Let's see, what else did I mention? The gym, so many people from the gym. So many people. Hayden Words, Shane Westbrook. Who else? TJ McGraw, Hal Halapa, Mo Haraz. So many more. I mean, the gym is where I meet everybody. The gym, Chris Turner. How could I forget Chris Turner? Clint Winter. I didn't meet Clint through the gym. I met Clint through a Bible study. But that's the other thing is man, you got to take time to connect. You got to take time to step away from the grind to connect and be a part of humanity. I don't want to just live on the go, 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 go. I've done it, and man, it sucks. It's terrible. I'm at a point in my life where I just want to enjoy it. I don't feel like I enjoyed the last 30 years of my life. I don't. Not the way that I wanted to. But I know this, the next 30 years of my life I'm going to enjoy. I'm going to enjoy the absolute shit out of it. The crazy thing is, I want to travel. I want to go do these things. At work yesterday, my coworker Frank was talking about how Frontier has this annual pass. I was sitting there thinking, no way. Like, nobody has that. Because I remember I was talking to Chris Turner about that, how cool it would be or beneficial it would be if airlines just had like an annual pass that people could purchase and fly whenever. I know for a fact I'm going to look into that because it's $350, can fly to wherever, probably not whenever, but, you know, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Hold on one second. That's the police rolling by. I don't know how legal it is to be filming a YouTube video in my vehicle on the highway. But nonetheless, take some time away from the grind and go live life. Go live life. Go get outside, get your toes in the dirt, sit in the sun, get in a body of water. I can't believe this came to my brain. Go fishing. I hate fishing. It's not my thing. I'm just so impatient. Ride a roller coaster. Also learned I can't ride roller coasters anymore. I get super nauseous from vertigo. I just want you guys to go do these things and tell me how they are because I don't want to do them. So, whatever. Just go enjoy it. Go enjoy your life. Be present where you are today. You are exactly where you're supposed to be. I will tell you guys this. Recording on my walk, recording in the car, gives me a lot of freedom because I don't feel like I have to talk so much during my workouts. So these clips will probably shorten down to just the working sets. Well, not the working sets, but because all of them technically are working sets. But not as much dialogue going on in the gym. Especially because it's in the morning and I really gotta fucking focus. It's 1:45. We've not graduated from the 145 club. It's okay. Getting on this thing is a pain in the ass. All right. So I immediately started feeling that. So save it for the working sets. One more good set. I don't know what it is, but I have an inkling. I think being a little sleep deprived, which I'm really not. I got 6 hours of sleep. Well, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 5 hours sleep. Because I went to bed at like 10 o'clock. So yes, a little sleep deprived. I don't recommend that. Recovery is always key. I can definitely tell that I'm fatiguing early due to the fact that I'm lacking in the area of sleep. But my goals and what I want to accomplish, I have to invest more in the time that I can have in the day than I can in my sleep right now. But I'm still showing up. Still showing up. One thing I would not say is sleep is for the weak. I am a big advocate of sleep, as I love to sleep. Two more good sets of those. We're on to pendulum squats. Please don't be on pendulum. Fuck. Hopefully this guy finishes his pendulum squats by the time that I want to use them. I don't want to, but I will. I will hit some hack squats. Worst case scenario. He's finishing up. Ooh. He's in here for hours. Oh, I gotta set my feet right. Come on. Oh. My legs are full of blood. Full of blood. One more set. I feel like every time I sit down and stand up on my damn joggers, come up above my socks, I look like a damn Dragon Ball Z character. Like, I thought that's what the point of those, like the cuffs at the bottom are for, to make sure they don't do that. I thought that's what they were for. I was wrong. Okay, so both Smith machines are taken once again. So we're hitting leg press once again. Which honestly, I might make this a permanent switch to just do this, because the last time I did it, and this is going to be the testing set to see if I really like it better than Smith machine squats. I will say the one thing I do not care about this machine is there's no way to rack the weights, so you gotta go to like 3 different machines to get the weight you want to use, which I don't like, but that's okay. So cross that out, put leg press on free motion. Still doing 8 to 12, 360 pounds. Oh. Oh, that got real heavy. So dead. I'm definitely making the switch. Oh my gosh. The good thing about leg days is they are quick. Once you're 3 exercises in, or deep, or in, or finished with, you're more than halfway done. I only have 5 leg exercises, pretty much per leg day, but they are a challenge, each one, going balls to the wall. Like, I'm pretty fried. Pretty fried. Maybe on the fresh dream. Get the best names. Get fuck. Gonna send you boys into pushing sex change. I feel like a chest pain. Ain't like Jesse James. Last exercise. Last exercise. Oh no, you can. Do you need to walk through, bro? Bro, if that's in your way, just move it. You're good, bro. You're good. I actually like that a little bit lower. Not that low. Oh, starting to cramp again. Self-inflicted though. I try to squeeze my abs. Shouldn't be yawning in the gym. It's disrespectful. Shame, shame. Shame, shame, Matthew. Oh, bro, you can walk in front of it anytime, bro. Done. Out of here. Go away, leave me alone. Just kidding. Don't leave me. Stay watching more videos. Oh.